Welcome to Ask an Expert, where a technical product expert answers questions from our customers. Hello, this is John Appleson, Marketing Manager with Pepperl+Fuchs. So welcome, Zach, and thanks for being here.
Hi, John. Thanks for asking me.
Zach, our first question comes from a customer who's watching one of our YouTube videos about RFID and programming an Allen Bradley PLC using Ethernet IP. The customer is using an addon control compact RFID with a read head and is wondering where he can find the add-on instructions.
Generally, you can find the add-on instructions available for download from our website. Just go to the product page of the RFID controller and click the software tab. If they are not on the site or you're having difficulty locating them, contact technical support. We will periodically remove them if they are in the process of being updated, so in that case, our tech support staff will send them to you directly.
This next customer is unsure how to set the time delay function on the RLK28 background suppression sensor. He is using this sensor to trigger a hydraulic cylinder and wants to increase the time delay. What does he need to do, Zach?
If you open up the terminal compartment on this RLK28 sensor, you will see a set of dip switches and a couple potentiometers towards the top of the housing. These components would be used to configure the timer function. You would select the type of delay using the dip switches from the available options, which include on delay, off delay, or one shot. Once you have selected the type, the potentiometers are used to adjust the amount of time from 0.1 to 10 seconds. The top potentiometer is used for the off delay or one shot setting, and the bottom potentiometer controls the on delay.
Zach, a customer is wondering if there's any kind of interface software that will allow him to connect and see his ASI network through his laptop, kind of like ProfiTrace. The units are connected to an Allen Bradley 500 with a local network, and he wants to plug into the local switch hub and look at the network. Is this possible?
There are a couple options out there to perform this function. If they are using one of our AS interface gateways with the round serial port, they can connect the gateway to a laptop and view the network through the ASI Control Tools software. If they prefer something completely remote and passive, the AS Interface Analyzer would be another choice. This connects to the network as a slave and allows you to interface with a PC.
For this next application, the customer is using an MLV12 series background suppression photoelectric in a paper mill application. With a tough environment, it's difficult for the sensor to see the target. However, his application is already set up for the sensor's dimensions. The customer is thinking about switching to an ultrasonic model of the same physical dimensions. The sensing range is about 100 to 200 millimeters, and he'd like to know if a diffuse or retroreflective mode sensor would work. He'd also prefer that the sensor be in the same price range, and mentions that he'd be willing to compromise on the sensing range if he needed to. Zach, what can you suggest here?
Luckily for them, the MLV12 housing is also available in ultrasonic form as the F12 series. The dimensions and mounting would match up perfectly. We also have a version of it that would have a similar range and output type. The model I would suggest for this application is UB250-F12P-EP-V15. This would give them the added durability and function of an ultrasonic sensor in the same physical package as their original photoelectric selection.
Well, that concludes this segment of Ask an Expert. I'd like to thank Zach for joining me today and thank our audience as well. For additional information, here are 5 easy ways to connect with us.